Oku, with a human population of about 130,000 people and a land surface of approximately 800 square kilometers, is well known in the grassfield region of Cameroon for its rich and diverse cultural values. Situated in the lower valleys of Waa Division in the northwest region of Cameroon, Oku has 34 villages ruled by one paramount Fon Nchiysendase II. Oku is noted worldwide by the magnificent crater Lake Oku, a commanding lake that generates leadership forces and mysteriously acts beyond human expectation. We traced our way through the beautiful hills of Gotunja, above the mountainous area of Waa Division, before making our final stop at the prestigious Fon's Palace of Oku, below the Kilum Mountain. One with a difference in the northwest region of Cameroon, to join the indigenes in celebrating the most awaited initiation ceremony of Nchiysendase into the Fente dance, the Quickfun, a secret society in the Oku Fondom. The Fon is the supreme authority and custodian of the 34 villages that make up the Oku Fondom. He is a newly enthroned Fon Nchiysendase II. Before being enthroned to govern the Oku people, he must perform some rituals around the ever-mysterious Lake Oku, where the Fon gains some of his leadership power. Before the Fente dance, he hardens the knot between the Oku man and the lake.
Lake Oku, in fact, forms part of the culture and the tradition of Oku because it has so many things to do with the Oku person. There are things like each time the planting season is supposed to start, a team is sent up there to collect water, which water will be used to bless the land for cultivation. When a new Fon is enthroned, or when a Fon is enthroned, what happens is that after some time he has to go around the lake. That's to give the impression that he has been introduced to the lake, because the lake has some supernatural powers that at least are protective to protect the Fon.
Before he and his kinsmen set out for the traditional pilgrimage, the Fon incarnates and pours some libations to cleanse the forest and set it ready for this once-in-a-lifetime discovery. He finds out spiritually from his ancestors to know if the coast is clear around the mysterious Lake Oku. Yes, it is. The population joins the king's men to drink from the same pot and shares from a common bowl as they set for the journey round the lake. The journey has just begun, and the lake is silent, ever frightful.
Alone again. I think a cock fan no come to. Ne, we were you when Lunkatama. A quinton to Chinfe, you will come and the ball of File. Chandrialu Fay, Nicala, we call an amount.
As they trace their way around the lake, the fawn makes several stopovers to call for strength from the ancestors of Oku and seeks guidance to the Oku clan as he stays at the helm of the founder. Nothing good comes easy. The journey was challenging, but it all had to end. The gods of Oku are awake. Before they retire to the palace, the paramount fawn makes a farewell and thank you pronouncement.
Look, I get a bell of Wakafa in land, a quarter wish, younger bouncing wish, and I can not hear. Because Yanaka Jotaman, Yanaka calling a wish a passage you, the Woo Wallet, the Lumbot. Ever to my cartway. No, I can't see. Look here, dear, you are to maintain. Una Mariaman and Majoka.
What a lake, an asset to the Oku man.
From time to time, traditional doctors go up to the lake to harvest herbs, which herbs to use for curative reasons, to use for curing people who are ailing. It's very mystical because if we are still around 12 o'clock on the dot, yes, you pass by the lake, and if it is possible for you to pass at exactly 12, and you through your eyes, you will see that maybe the lake is not the body of water which is there, but houses.
After the rituals have been performed, the fawn and the entire kingdom returns to wait for that day. The day where members of the Quick Fund, the highest regulatory society of the Oku Fundum, shall be presented to the public and otherwise initiated into the Fente dance. As the rostrum is prepared for the dance, thousands and thousands of inhabitants leave aside their day's activities of mainly subsistent agriculture to gather at the Palace Plaza to witness this prestigious dance, danced only by a chosen few.
This is the one that is only for Prince and the Nchiysendase. Yes, when they are coming out for this ceremony. Yes, and they used to sing it. We basulu winchinda wa jengvati wananto we basulu winchinda kalelengalinga lingalingalinga lingalinga we basulu winchinda wa jengvati wananto we basulu winchinda wa jengvati wananto.
We struggled to get into the Kabine Quick-Fun, the sacred cubicle where the initiation and rituals are performed. Our endeavors were futile. It was a place for a chosen few, the right and title holders of Oku land. Nevertheless, we joined the onlookers, the ever-anxious population, to wait for this once-in-a-lifetime dance. Children, parents, and guests wait to see their friends and loved ones who have been initiated into the Quick-Fun, the secret society of Oku fandom, come out after a long period to dance in public.
In the Oku tradition, if you are recruited as a Nchiysendase and you are not initiated into a dancing exercise, you cannot dance. So today is an occasion during which time we initiate the newly recruited Nchiysendase into the dancing exercise. The frequency of the occasion cannot be in terms of one-to-one correspondence, one-to-one relation. It comes up as often as the Nchiysendase are recruited. And then the recruitment at least has an interval of at least 8 years. What makes them to be recruited is that they come and then they stay for a given period. If they go through their initiation, if some of them are fast to get initiated, they go away and then the place is empty and then we are bound to replace them.
Before the start of the Fente dance, the old Nchiysendase come out first to cleanse the rostrum and set it for the initiation ceremony. This is the first round of the dance. The Quick-Fun dance follows the order of their rank in the secret society. A stylish dance that goes with the rhythm. The Fente dance is peculiar in that it is a royal dance, which is danced only by a recruited few. the recruitment is not done by right, but by one's honesty, good moral background, succession, and also recommendations from the older members of the secret society, the Quick Fund. Once recruited as Nchinda into the Fente dance, members are deprived from any public dancing, be it cultural or Western, until the 9th month of initiation, where you are then presented officially to the public. This makes it prestigious because you find yourself amongst the chosen few to talk, advise, and share with the fun on the same platform, and also a time for you to regain your freedom. After this day, members can join their families in their usual day-to-day social responsibilities, but in possession of some secret powers and holds the strength of the village. The Quick Fund is an advisory unit to the fund.
Giving the impression that a given period is coming to an end, it is more a dance which at least reminds us, it's reminiscence of joy rather than sadness, because we are not mourning. We are rejoicing, and the Nchindas are rejoicing that finally they have to be initiated to a dancing exercise, after which they will continue to dance. Because if they are not initiated, they are deprived, and just any kind of music they cannot dance. We can't not say with any given certainty that is the number of Nchindas, but we can approximate, because they recruit the die and things like that. I think of all the Nchindas, maybe those who are still alive, they can be up to about 700 and above.
Every new Nchinda has a godfather, a guardian, and a model who protects and advises the newly initiated on his role and responsibilities in the secret society, the Quick Fund. When they take the second turn of the dance, these newly recruited Nchindas are guided by the older ones, their godfathers. As they dance, loved ones, family members, relatives and friends offer gift to the newly recruited in appreciation of their patience and tolerance in undergoing the initiation for 9 months, as an offer to serve the village as king's men. These gifts ranges from clothes, vows, chains, money, and so on.
coincidence for me to be in Chinda. I was not planned for. But what God has given you, you cannot refuse. You have so many means. For you to be in Chinda due to your family people. Although in a certain compound they can still decide to go in Chinda in that compound. When at first your father was not in Chinda, but they can still decide to start in Chinda in your family. And another one is that when your father is in Chinda, you get died, they can still replace you by the son. Some people think that to be in Chinda is a crime or it's a bad thing. Well, I can say I've experienced life. To be in Chinda, well, when you are going in there, you cry, but discover yourself happy.
The last and final state of the thanks, the most awaited, is led by the paramount Fon of Oku, His Majesty Fon Cynthia II, who happens to be a newly enthroned Fon.
This dancing exercise is the first time the present Fon is dancing with the Nchiysendase since the Fon has not been Fon for a very long time.
As they crop from the hidden cubicle, the shrine of the quick Fon, a sacred corner, all are sundry watch with intense feeling to see a Fon once more come out in public. It is history, the time for the last and final presentation exercise, the Fente Thanks proper. During this last phase, the Fon is closely followed by the traditional hierarchy of the Fondom, alongside the newly recruited Chindas in their order of recruit. What a pride to dance with the Fon. The rhythm is unique. Once this last turn is done and the Fon retires into the palace, the newly recruited Chindas join their different families in feasting and merrymaking. After this day, never and never shall a kettle call the pot black.
Oku is like, it's like a collection of every little tradition or culture in the Northwest. And there are other things that really make the Oku tradition slightly different from other traditions. One, in Oku, the Nchiysendase, especially like the ones you have seen today, they are recruited, but most of the time in other fondoms you find any male person belonging to Ngumba, but here you have to be recruited before you become a member of the Ngumba society in Oku. The Oku society is fairly stratified, that is, so you have the rank, you have the Kwifon at the summit, and then the Kwifon that's the highest organ of the Oku society because it regulates the people in terms of giving orders. And then after the Kwifon, you have the Fon, who complements the Kwifon, the action, the function of the Kwifon. So from time to time, the Fon agrees to Kwifon to kind of handle the administration of the fondom. But the Kwifon is the highest organ, and then the Fon must listen to the Kwifon. Even though from time to time the Fon is in a position to advise, because the Fon is the administrator, the Fon is the person who is the mouthpiece, the ears and the eyes of the fondom, so to speak.
What a thanks, a culture, a belief, and a united people of Oku village.